It is an honor to stand before you today as we inaugurate a pivotal initiative, our flag off for administrative enhancement and digital skills training. This program represents a significant step in our collective journey towards a more efficient, effective, and future-ready workforce. In today's rapidly evolving digital landscape, the importance of equipping our administrative team with the necessary skills cannot be overstated. Administrative roles are the backbone of our operations, ensuring that our systems run smoothly, our communications are seamless, and our goals are met with precision and professionalism. Enhancing these roles with digital skills will not only improve productivity, but will also foster innovation and adaptability in the face of constant change.
This program, as I said earlier, is initiated by the Geogracia and A+ Computer Training Technology Limited as part of our 2024 CSR, Corporate and Social Responsibility. And we felt, aside being an organization that is settled with the responsibility of bridging that digital gap and at the same time adding values to human capital development, we are aware of the effort that the government, especially the civil servants, have been contributing to the growth of the Nigerian workforce and the economy itself. And we felt it is important that we recognize your effort by supporting the effort and the contribution to what the civil servants are contributing to the state. And that was the reason why we initiated this particular program, for us to co-partner with the head of service. The futures of workforce, it is through the digital technology penetration. And how do we mitigate or how do we solve that issue? It is for us to be able to deliberately invest in human capital development. And investing in human capital development, digital technology is very, very key. And so we felt, let us work as partners in progress, instead of just coming, because if it's for the 40 of you to come and then enroll for this program.
We recognize the importance of technology in enhancing productivity and efficiency in the public sector, and we are pleased to be a part of your capacity building journey. Our experts, trainers, and state-of-art facilities are dedicated to equipping you with the skills and knowledge required to excel in your roles. We believe that in this training program, you will not only enhance your professional and skills in the public sector. We are pleased to be part of your capacity building.
So the way to go, therefore, is to improve our digital literacy and skills. We have no option but to improve our digital literacy and skills using technology which is available at our fingertips and which A+ computers would make available to us during the technical session. So I appeal to all of us, let us pay attention, because no knowledge is wasted. No knowledge is wasted. And do you know what? Plateau State is so blessed. If you take Plateau State, you can only align it with a country like Singapore. The same landscape, the same tourism potentials. Change is the only constant. And the world is changing at very, very high speed. Well, that's by the way. My topic this morning is on technology. Technology which is by far commandeered by artificial intelligence. And AI is the ability of the computer to perform tasks associated or hitherto carried out by humans.
Governments all over the world are moving towards e-governance, moving towards doing everything in technology time. So if the engine of that vehicle which is government, is not on the same pace with government, it means it's a big problem. So that's why you as a civil servant, it's very important that we become digital civil servants. So I'm going to speak on 3 key areas, just 5 slides. The what, the why, and the how. Don't feel too proud to learn. That's the biggest challenge we have in the civil service. We feel too proud. We feel that they want to talk about us. So when they talk about you, the knowledge is already in your head. And finally, learn from your children. Your children are digitally mastered. They are ahead of you, whether you like it or not. Am I right? Yes. So instead of us thinking that, oh no, we don't, look, cascade the camp where we are. Let your children be your teachers. I challenge you that after this training, if you don't take one powerful skill away, I will report you to the head of service.
Any information you are passing, if you are communicating, you need to make it effective. And that is successful. And information, what do you do with information? The different MTAs will pass information. Maybe from the head of service. If information gets to you, you are supposed to disseminate the information. There are periods we have problems. People say they don't understand or they are not aware. If people are not aware, that means there was a problem in communication. So what do you do with the information when it gets to your desk? And the point about tools is very important. Leveraging on technology to drive this information. You disseminate the information to the people who are meant to know. Information is expected to be verbal or non-verbal, but in government circles or in society, it's supposed to be written. If you write information, you send information to somebody to act on the information. Before acting, you must understand that the information is clear. Very, very clear. And then the action. Are you expected to tell people within your office that this has come from government and this is what we're expected to do?
We're happy to be associated with this program. We just finished about 2 weeks ago or so, 3 weeks ago. The German International Corporation has been working on the plateau since I think 1979, thereabout, and we've been working both with the private and the public sectors. Last 3 weeks, we just finished a process mapping for one of the government MDAs, and the idea of the process mapping is very similar to the idea of this training. That is to enable the MDA or the ministry to be able to identify their own processes and also identify the bottlenecks in those processes with the aim of streamlining those processes for efficient service delivery.
On behalf of the participants, I want to sincerely thank the Office of the Head of Service for nominating us, because these are not the only directors of administration, but we are privileged to be nominated to participate in this program, and we don't take it for granted, ma'am. So extend our appreciation to the Head of Service and to the government. And also for the organizers, our key speakers. I said if we could learn this much in the first day, I imagine the impact we'll have before we leave here these 2 weeks. So we really appreciate you. And this program wouldn't have come in a better time like this, because we need to key into the government's e-governance initiative.
Creativity is key. You must have ideas. And that's one of the reasons why you'll be ahead and above and shoulders above others. As public administrators, you must be the encyclopedia of your ministry. It is through you that they will know about policies. It is through you that they would know about government vision. It is through you that they would know about the next direction. That's why you are the encyclopedia. But again, it depends on your personal development. If after this training, you are able to do even just one thing, you would have gone a step forward by ensuring that all the delegates are given some laptops and so on and so forth. Individual pieces to work with. Then you task them, charge them with the responsibility to give back to the system. It will enhance productivity and performance, which is the hallmark of any government.
After your training with us here, you can comfortably come here, leave the comfort of your office, come here, you have access to internet, you have access to light, you have access to AC, you have capacity. These are people who are experienced. These are trainings that you are going to receive that you have never received it as far as digital transformation is concerned. So going forward, by the grace of God, we want you to begin to start taking this gospel that Plateau State is doing things differently.
I want to challenge us. Let this be the beginning of good things to come in our lives. Let it be the beginning of reorientation, having a mindset. Let's strategically position ourselves for improvement, for development, to move the state forward.